actions that thou canst cast off this wheel. Think well, Arisen, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength.
No, stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft with benevolent hands and eyes.
Unmoored world.
For this gem notebook, I just have no commentary for this video. Thank you for joining me.
For this is your world, the world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetuity. Yet that world of limitless possibility you stand now upon its remains. The vestiges of a world that could have innumerable wills, you alone. What you see before you is the consequence of behold. to an end. As it has failed to be chosen, and as to in the blink of an eye, I would advise you not to, perhaps, in doing so, you and know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of. How shall you fare?
Bolts of lightning shan't do us any good against it. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
These thieves are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need. That's the story. They mean us harm. How adorable.
Indeed, you are correct. Well done. Curative magics have the opposite effect on reanimate. It had dead.
'Tis an irony, but one that can work in our favour.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the Arisen? I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raged despite the magnitude. Thus did I, the being by as to the purpose, yet I despair. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? Alas, indeed. I was dubbed, yet how else to what falter not and
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and if you would save, for this place may chance.
Making this a place of refuge is a splendid idea. Safe, and apt to become quite cheerful once the crowd comes in. And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
There is a rumour whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master. But where would a pawn possibly go, leaving their own master behind?
Perhaps this... is Lord Phasis' doing. We ought to go and speak with him at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab.
I must act quickly.
Living.
Oh, what does this say?
Here to ask all... My third life.
What in particular? I'm just grateful.
Feel it in my bones.
I'm sure I can handle this.
I do not understand. What has befallen our world?
We need odds. We must needs do aught within our...
You're the Arisen. I am to inform you that Lord Phasis requests your presence, the forbidden magic, as to whether you heed him.
I might nod off if I'm not careful.
What business have you here?
As good a place as any.
It's too quiet here. Our brigands lurking about.
All I need my help.
Ah, Arisen. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my... I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key. Alas, mayhap you will succeed where I could not. Ah, yes. After you vanished, 'twas perhaps a host of Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environment is surely only a matter of time. Indeed, in your absence, tell me, Arisen. So following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious... Could that have been the world forged? Yet why would such a being link and speculate? Now, if you can find...
Oh, Master! How long but worry not, now that I...
Newfound strength courses through you. It's good to see.
They do say good things come to those who wait.
Places such as this ought to be protected.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Few are privy to the goings-on in the Forbidden Magic Research Lab, even among the Batali.
If this is where I fall,
not trained.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
The Battalion Knights use this place. You're not one of us, so I cannot imagine you've any business being here. Oh? Father, I did. But I think we're a bit. In fact, a blacksmith and his smith, Gustava, is a man of good sense. But as for his wife, well, she'd have naught to do with us, given the choice. I can only hope that she will be more willing to listen to you, a third party. And while you're taking care of that,
I had no idea that such a couple dwelled on the outskirts of Volcanic Island. Were you aware, Master?
Behold! Go forth, Talos!
Pawn is within that statue. What is the meaning of this?
I sense no hostility from it.
Let us see what it aims to achieve ere we act against it.
Is a ballista arisen?
Let us make use of this during battle. No doubt, to catch our foes unawares.
a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Such incredible might! It boggles the mind! But now the statue is broken. A shame, really.
Talos, the stone giant, repelled our foe. Even now, the idea seems fanciful, beyond belief.
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
This is just what's needed.
No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens! Take that! Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Let us guide the people to the seafloor shrine. We may only be buying time, but 'tis better than doing nothing at all.
Battle is best avoided here.
These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
You have my protection.
Uh-oh. Methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure. Don't let us down!
A lantern would serve us well here. A stroll in the dark is pleasant enough, but not here.
I am in your debt.
blow before you strike. Lashing out at random shan't see us to victory.
I doubt they serve it willingly. What say we liberate them?
Must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
The answer is staring me right in the face. Strike hard enough. I don't have to do this twice. I shall lead the charge.
By your leave.
Never again encounter a beast so vile.
That took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
In particular. Looks like my luck. You've pushed your luck too. I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
So, Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the... We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our...
You'll get what... I'll not take that from you.
Ah, with the world in such... Thus did I return. I maintain order as best I can, but enough of my woes. You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, 'tis likely only a matter of time before we share the fate of Malas. Should we proceed, and with every soul as such, before we take any measures, and should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve the people's quarrels. Such efforts will doubtless, as for me, my work...
'Tis no mere tavern brawl we are to mediate, Master. Due caution is advised, methinks.
I suppose 'tis so? As for me... my work...
I'll not take that from you! That's...
Haven't you had enough yet?
Very well. I shall go on ahead.
Haven't you had enough yet?
That's what...
Rally!
You've pushed your luck.
Haven't you had enough yet?
You're the one who...
As for me...
How dare you!
Stop this nonsense, the pair of you.
Sorry, sir.
Suppose this is a fitting end for...
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time...
Oi! I saw it first.
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal...
You there! Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, if that's what you think, why don't you mind your own...
Aye, clear off. Pretty words shan't fit... I'll not take that from...
Stop this, father!
Thank you, sir. I'll be sure to share it.
You mean with me? For true? Thanks. I'm half...
Oi, leave my kid alone.
You're not some child snatcher, are you?
Wait. You shared your food with them.
Aye. Mayhap we're not so different after all. And we both had children fed.
The desire to...
What business?
I've had well enough.
I reckon the world would be better.
Oi, you!
Aye, leave off or...
Where it doesn't belong. I'll gut you and feed you your entrails.
I'm scared. Is that all you've got?
Just about had it. Have you lost your bloody mind?
Reckon you can just cut us down in the street? What's the matter with you? Eh? Fine, fine. We'll set our squad...
Arisen, to me. I shall heal you. Wait a moment.
I cannot begin to fathom what happened during our time apart. Although I was wholly unconscious, I could still feel you, Arisen.
Ah! You're just riding on...
You slander my honor, sir! This is no business of your...
Now, if we are to duel, otherwise who's...
Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch it very well, and not force...
Ah! Let us settle!
dare you interrupt?
Such humiliation shan't go unanswered.
I don't fancy my chances.
Keep back! I do not wish to injure you.
Am I the only one getting knocked about?
Look at us! Put in our place like a pair of...
I ought to thank you for holding up a mirror to a...
Aye! Consider your...
I was most surprised when you intervened in their duel. Did you aim to temper their pride by proving neither your equal?
Huzzah! You've done it!
Ah, sir, the people of Batal, we shall see the fruits prey return to heavens only know how many...
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought to be willing to commence the evacuation now.
No quarrel here.
Mayhap we'll have some fish today, sir.
Only fools and earthlings boast of their glory.
Tis my duty to set my head on the salvation. Tis high time I began my meditation.
Her Majesty has... Stay your hand, Vera. This one may pass. Come hither. We would speak with you. One of our ministers in... You have our... Your journey continues. Yet ere we part ways, though we have we thought that he might... Would you be willing to call on... Of course you are free...
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty.
Indeed. Forgive...
Back Batal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I am so...
Outstanding.
Slim pickings of late.
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford. Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next pay.
Now here's a welcome sight. I've been on my feet all day.
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears... I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
I can see where we need to go, but some fell power is blocking our way. Let's...
Many paths are close to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Goodness me!
Too fast for you?
As you wish. I shall return direct.
principle's unproven, alright?
All is lost. What?
Oh.
Stop this.
Over my dead body.
Naught can be... Seems this is the only way forward. Up we go. Alas, a theory up... A fine welcome indeed. Few know the real nature of the dragon.
You have my protection.
find it strange, but this is your world. Alas, if yet that world you stand now, innumerable wills, you alone, what you see before you is the consequent behold. Twill all as it has failed in the blink of an eye. I would advise you, perhaps, in doing and know the how shall you fare?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
No means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. The Arisen turns blue with cold. We are to retreat, then?
Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need.
Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing.